Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for joining us. This is Tuesday and the video that you're about to see is some of what we did today. In tomorrow's video we're going to talk a lot about clear coat, or maybe that's going to be Thursday, I don't know. We got a bunch of guitars a little bit further along and it's just chugging right along last week before NAMM. And of course, everything is still happening in the shop that has to happen in the shop. So I got a bunch of wood and material for Nick's guitar, and I need to talk to Brandon about his guitar, and I've got a couple of new guys I need to talk with about special orders. And it sounds like I even talked with our buddy Eric, who I think is going to be out of the hospital by the time you watch this. So Eric, I hope you're feeling better, man. So enough of the bullshit talk. Let's get down to the video.
If I put a
TRC?
TRC, we could STP it.
STP?
String it up.
I thought you said STP.
String it up.
STP. String. I guess there's a T in it.
There's letters in it.
There's letters. Well, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, and guess what? We're going to see Jeff LaQuatra tonight, too. Velvet Jeff and the Velvet Tones. At that thing that they're doing.
At the thing. With the place.
Well, maybe we should just do that then.
What, string it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw it up over there and I'll make a TRC for it.
Okay, cool. Now what are you doing?
Making a TRC, man.
These beans are on there. Damn it! When I was at Rarebird, Bruce always wanted to have like a game show for stringing guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And like, see how fast you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever did it. He might have done it later, but for all the pain in the ass parts of this bridge, I still really, really like it. Here's a pain in the... Speaking of pain in the ass part, I think I kinked it wrong. Part of the... Damn it! There you go.
You're gonna beat Bruce with that kind of...
Huh?
You're never gonna beat Bruce with that kind of lackadaisical going at it.
What are you talking about, molasses? You could try.
I don't know what the payoff is for being
Lunch at Popeyes!
I don't want that.
It's the payoff for everything here in the shop.
Yuck.
It's the standard
So,
bet.
but that means we both have to eat at Popeyes.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, really, who's the real winner there?
Besides the Popeyes Corporation?
Yeah, that's who's the winner.
Besides the good folks at Popeyes? Crap. Shit. Going the wrong way again. Yeah, I tell you. I am all totally cocked up now. The best part about putting strings on a guitar on YouTube is there'll be 80 zillion people telling me that I'm doing it wrong.
Well, yeah.
That'd be a fascinating video topic. Regular everyday maintenance for guitars. How to put strings on. How to adjust your truss rod. How to wipe the stuff that gets in those little nooks and crannies of your guitar after you play it.
Well, not only
12
that,
volt.
but should you wipe the nooks and crannies? Or is that Mojo?
Mojo, baby. So Brian called, or sent a thing.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, what's up booth takeover? And I don't really know. So he's like, so I sent him a thing a couple of days ago, and I'm like, hey Holmes, Chris wants to know if you would do a booth takeover. Apparently this happens a lot at breweries. I think we could do it for 30 minutes or so, but it also looks like it could be a thing we could schedule on the NAMM site. Of course, I have no idea how this would work, but I just wanted to throw it out there. Ha ha ha. So this was a couple days ago, and he never got back to me, and I'm thinking, all right, well, he just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And so then he comes back, hey, I'm stupid. What is a booth takeover? And I don't.
Well, originally I thought the idea would be that he would come and run our booth for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and we would go and run his booth for 15 or 20. You know.
So how does it actually work at breweries?
Well, so they call it a tap takeover, and what it is a local brewery comes to a bar or a tap room or whatever, and they bring a bunch of their beer with them and just serve just that. Okay, so if, in this case, then he would have to move all his stuff 5 booths down to ours? Well, no, not really, though. I mean, but we could just go and talk about his guitars, and he could talk about ours. Okay. And really the whole idea is that you just schedule this thing that nobody knows really what it is. Yeah. And then it's just, okay. But, I don't know. Well, all right, so, I'll put it out there to see if he wants to do it. Dumb idea. Or, and I don't know if he's going to have somebody else that's working his booth, but if he did, you could go to his and he could come to ours. Yeah, that would be funny. Work. That would actually be better. Then that way, if there was any actual, like real customers that he needed to talk to, it wouldn't just be. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would imagine. Wouldn't you think his buddy will be there this time too, or? Yeah. Yeah. Something. Yeah, I would think the chances of him having somebody else at his booth is a lot greater in Nashville than in California. So. And he had a guy helping him in California, so it's probably just as likely. All right, I'm going to send him a thing telling him what that is, and we'll see if we can get it on YouTube and see if he can, get down with that on this end. Yeah, and I have no idea what you would do other than, he would stand around at Brian's booth. He would come and do the Brian Nutter thing at your booth. Yeah, really what we want to do is have Brian come up and play our guitars. Yeah. Brian, can you just come play at our booth? All right, cool. All right, I'll send him a thing. All right. So, dude, these rings are totally wrong. Like, it's like these are way too yellow to match the binding that we have. What are we gonna do? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of down to the wire. It's like that looks like total shit. It's got to at least kind of match, right? It doesn't look good on anything. No, they're yellow. Those others are cream. Well, fuck, we need to get like brand new things. You're gonna rebind the guitars? I'm not rebinding the guitars, no. It's burning my flesh. What are you making there, Chris?
Something you can't buy at the hardware store. String guides.
For what?
For a modern. I mean, Contempo.
They're hot.
Probably be easier to string it up and then glue, screw the dealies to it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. At least get them started. That's what we did on the last one. It's not like it's hard to make a nut.
No.
I'm really fucking good at it now.
I know, right?
Yep. Pretty much an expert at making nuts for guitars.
Well, I don't want to do that now.
Okay.
Do you? What time is it?
It's
almost 4?
No, almost 5.
Almost 5?
Uh-huh. But I can put my stuff away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep clean.
So, yeah, I almost think let's put the Modern and the Firebird together, because if there's any that are going to be funky, it's going to be those two.
Yeah. Yeah. These are, we've done so many of those.
Yeah, I think the Challengers, and like you said,
they just fall together.
Yeah. And since the bridges are already basically ready to drill and screw down.
Well, and the wiring's basically done except for the pickups. You just Yeah, it's 2 connections per pickup and they're done. So, yeah, cool.
What do you think we should charge for the one that has DiMarzios in it versus the one with the pure juice pickups?
How much more are the DiMarzios?
I don't know.
A couple $100 total? $100 a pickup more?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, but there's something cool about saying, or should we just say, I mean, or should we just have like standardize on the, like a sweet ass pickup for the Challenger, which I think is kind of the hot setup.
Yeah.
I mean, if the pure juice are so awesome, why are we charging less for them than the DiMarzios, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think those are bad sounding pickups. In fact, I think they sound really, really good.
Yeah.
But there's something about having a name pickup that... One time Richard Ryan was telling me that Paul Reed Smith pickups, he thought they sounded like shit. And as soon as he put Seymour Duncan's in a Paul Reed Smith, he loved the way it sounded. And I'm thinking... But, you know, he's such a pickup guy that yeah, it yeah, but like, so since the Firebird's going to have Lawlers in it, I think that's a selling point.
Mm-hmm.
And since this one's going to have DiMarzios in it, that's a selling point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so the only one that has pure juice out of the Challengers is...
No, the Premier.
Oh, yeah.
And the black one.
Okay. Well...
Which is cool. I mean...
Well, just, you know, they come standard with those.
Yeah.
This one's got an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, because I wanted...
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted...
Well, it's not like the pure juice ones are exactly inexpensive pickups. They still cost money.
Yeah. But I mean, you can just say, well, you know, that one's $100 more, that one's $200 more.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause it's got more expensive pickups.
Yeah. Or if you supply your own pickups, we'll knock $25.
That's exactly
which is
right.
Yeah,
$50. Yeah.
It's not a lot. How much did we pay for each one? I mean, we bought so many of those pickups that we got a good deal on them. But they. It's not like the DiMarzios or Seymour Duncans are really that cost prohibitive. Right. It's just if you're doing, you know, 100 guitars at a time, then it's like, oh fuck, I got to shell out for $7,000 for. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this dude's already.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to show everybody how cool this is. Hold on, I got to move the thing so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you guys remember how I was telling you that this headstock is kind of our own little claim to fame on the Modern story? And it's not exactly even ours. Like I said, it's Alex from Zachary Guitars is the guy who I stole this from. But as you can see, we have mounted the E-string tuners backwards. And the reason that we did that is so the strings would come off the nut and go around the outside of the tuner and work their way around like that instead of going through the inside like the other tuners. Now, I was talking with my friend Jim Fuller about that today, and he said, well, mine's good, and I don't have to change the orientation of the way I tune the guitar. And I said, well, that was one of the engineering issues that we were working on. Was I really didn't want to, I hesitated before I did this because I didn't want to have, like, you have to remember that this gets wonky and you have to turn it differently than these two and this differently from these two. But the fact of the matter is that the tuner's upside down, but so is the wrap of the string. So you actually tune your E, A, and D the same direction and your G, B, and E the same direction. So even though these tuners are backwards, provided you remember, if you have a setup like this, that the outside or your E strings wrap from the outside in and everything else wraps from the inside out, and you should be super cool and good to go. Check it out, we even made little super custom string guides there out of some stuff we had laying around because we're so smart. There's even some video of Chris doing that. Huh, Chris?
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, the polishing. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to file all them shits.
Yeah, I hardly did anything.
All you did was the easy bit.
Burned my fingers trying to polish them.
I did all the heavy lifting. All right, everybody, so this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that this video series is kind of fueled by what you want to see. So leave me some comments and tell me what you guys want to talk about. Like I said, we're going to talk about clear coat probably tomorrow or maybe the next day. I don't know. We'll tell you more about that as the week goes on. But if you have any questions about what we did today or any of the other stuff, or you want to see other shit going on in the shop, leave me some comments and we'll answer those either in the comment section or in the future videos. So this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you, if you're so smart, build it yourself. That's what I do. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Move your butt.